Okay, hello. My name is Chris. Avid boxing fan. Love the sport. Still learning about it. The history of it. Uh, I I train in it myself. I've been training in it now for over 2 years. Transparency. I picked it up when I was 35, so it's not like I've been doing it my whole life, but I have been following it in and out since I was in my teens. All right. So just a little background there. Also, I'm also looking to compete, amateur wise, not looking to obviously do anything big with it. I'm doing it for fun and doing it for training. I love to compete, so why not train and compete while I can, and just have fun with it. So just a little background on me real quick. So I'm making this video to talk about the Lomachenko Haney fight. Um, a lot of people were upset. They're calling it a robbery, which is taking away from how good the fight was in itself. So I just want to put my opinion on everything. I would like to disagree respectfully with the whole "it was a robbery" narrative, because I can't believe that. It was a good fight. It was a close fight. You could have it either way for Loma. You could have it for Haney, or you could have it a draw, which is where I stand. I love both fighters. I'm rooting for Haney to do big things in the future, but I respect Lomachenko because I remember when he first came onto the scene. His fighting style is exciting and he's very slick. So these two fighting, it was very, it's tough. One of them was going to lose most likely. So I didn't really have a dog in the fight. So I'm going to hop into it. So I'm going to start by letting you guys know how I scored it and what I was looking for. I kind of took from the USA boxing criteria. They have a target area from the head down to the belt line, front of the body. Shots back of the head. You can hit the arm, but it doesn't count. They want you to land clean to the head, into the body. That's what they're looking for. They're also looking for defensive skill, make your opponent miss, blocks and stuff like that. They're also looking for aggression, and they're also looking for ring control. Significant shots, obviously, as well. The cleaner shots, right? So that's how I scored it. So let's jump into it. Round one, I had it as a draw. I had each fighter. They landed 6 shots. I can't tell you head or body with my notes in front of me. I just know that's they landed. Loma actually had the better percentage at 23, where Haney had a 19%. So it was 6 of 32 for Haney, and it was 6 of 26 for Loma. So in the defensive category, I had Loma was better in that area, but Devin Haney was the more aggressive fighter, and he had better ring control. So with the amount of punches landed and all the categories, I was like, and from what I saw, I put a draw. Round two, I gave that to Haney. Simply the fact that his body shots, he landed 8 of 16. 10 punches landed total to Lomachenko's 9. Haney also, in my opinion, he was better in defense and control. And I gave Loma the edge for aggression. Round three, I gave it to Loma. He landed one more punch, but he was more aggressive, he had better ring control, and he had better defense. Round four, I gave that to Haney because he had better defense, and I had aggression and control. I put that as a push. I couldn't really decipher between the two, but from what I saw, when I wrote down my notes here, I gave that round to Haney. I don't think I'll get much pushback on that either. Round 5, I also gave that to Haney. CompuBox numbers through 5 rounds at this point, it was the connect percentage was 27 for Haney and 20% for Loma, with Haney landing 49 total shots through 5 rounds, and Loma Haney 49 and Loma 44. Sorry. Also, I gave Haney a clean sweep on aggression, defense, and control. Round 6, I had that as a draw. I couldn't score it. It was too close. I gave Haney the edge in defense and control, and aggression was a push. But even though I gave Haney the edge in those two of those 3 categories, when I was watching, I felt like that round was a draw for me. So I'll leave that up to y'all. So far I have two draws, and I have 3 rounds to 1, in favor of Haney. All right. So now we go to round 7. That's a Haney round for me again. All right. Again, this is my opinion. This is from what I saw based off of, the criteria that I mentioned before in the USA Boxing. Not to perfection, because obviously I'm not a trained judge, but, I saw what I saw. Listen, I had no dog in the fight, and whoever won would have been fine with me. All right. So get CompuBox numbers. The punches through 7 rounds, Haney was up 70 punches to 62. The percentage was 29 for Haney and 20 for Loma. And I gave Haney the nod in defensive skill and ring control. I gave Loma the edge in aggression. But like I said, ultimately, I gave Haney the round. From what I saw, I just felt like he won. All right, so we're going to go to round 8. I gave that to Loma. Defense, that was a push for me. I felt like they both were pretty defensive in that round, so I couldn't choose one. Aggression, I gave it to Loma. Ring control, I did give it to Haney. Like I said, my notes here say I went with Loma because he won more exchanges and he had more significant shots. Round 9, I went with Loma again. I gave him the nod in defense, and aggression and ring control were a push. But again, I have him, my notes here, I feel like Loma, he had more significant shots. All right. So now we go to round 10. Sorry, I'm outside, got bugs. Round 10 was a Loma round for me again because he won the exchanges, and it was a 5-11 connect with Loma winning that. Loma connected 22%, while Haney did 20%. I didn't do defense, aggression, or control for that round because I knew when I watched it each time it didn't matter. It was a Loma round. I got a little lazy there, but Loma won the 10th round. There's no debate there. And then we have the 11th round. All right, that's the Loma round, and my notes here say pure dominance. It was a 20-2 connect advantage for Loma. He landed 40%. All right, so defense, aggression, and control, that went to Loma. Easy, not debatable. I feel like rounds 8 through 11 were all Loma. All right, so now we're gonna go here to round 11. Round 12. Sorry. Haney won in defensive skill. Aggression was a push, and I feel like Haney just nudged out in control, and I feel like Haney won more exchanges. Now I will say that round was extremely close. It was extremely close, but I really do feel like Haney won that one. And so, with that being said, that comes down to, like I said, for me, it was a draw. It was a draw. It should have been judged as a draw. Haney would have kept his belt, but they should have run it back. They need to run it back. They absolutely need to run it back. That would be good for boxing. That's what the fans want. I think they would make a lot of money selling this fight. There's a good storyline there. I think Haney's now moved into the villain role. Kind of like Floyd-esque, right? Nobody really is buying his brand of boxing. He's not knocking a lot of people out. He's very technically sound. He's very, he's going to go to decision. And so whenever he goes up against, a quote unquote more exciting fighter, the fans are already going to be going for the other fighter. And with his antics, pre-fight, this time around, people really, really, honestly, they don't care for him. And then the fact that a lot of people feel like it was a robbery. So I think we have a really good guy villain storyline going here, and I think they could really, really play this up. And I think they make a lot of money, and I think it would do better numbers than this one. So I hope this was, good entertainment for some people. Crucify me if you want to, but my opinion is my opinion. Yours is yours. And this was it was an incredible fight that, it's not every night you get fights like that. So I hope y'all can be appreciative of it, enjoy it, and maybe I'll do another one of these, maybe I won't. But either way, have a good one.